Hello, welcome back. In this lesson, we're going to be looking at how we can create the sign up page. Now, if you look at what we did last time, we just created something that we need for the login. So before we even do that, I think there's just a quick fix here. I noticed that there is this placeholder here that is not really looking nicer. So all I need to do is to remove the placeholder. So let's navigate to our project's login and look for the form. This is the form. I just need to remove all these placeholders. Okay, and if you check it, I think it looked more cleaner here than what we had before. All right, so okay, this second one is still loading. It should be gone. Now let's just navigate to creating the sign up page. Of course, creating any application, you need to cater for all of these things. And the cool thing we have here is that we have templates already. So all we just need to do is to duplicate these templates. But before even doing that, the question we need to ask ourselves is, when the user is signing up, what are the details that we need? I know in our documentation, we have that already. So we're going to take a look at it again. So if I go to my docs, and I also need to mention that I opened the project, the front-end project alone. So which means I just went to folder where I have my AI project. Just if I go back a bit, my AI project. So initially what we opened was this one, but I just went ahead and go into the folder and open only the front end so that we can just focus on it. So if you check here now, you won't see anything about backend. We just have only the front end project. Cool. So let's take a look at the doc. Now the doc should be around here. Documents. Okay. Sorry, let me just lesson 5. So under lesson 5, I think let's just look for sign up user. Okay, so we're grabbing the email, first name, last name. The question is, do we want to get their phone number? I think yes, we should get their phone number. Maybe username. Of course, we need password. We need phone. We need phone number. What else do we need? I think this should be fine. So these are fields that we need. So let's just copy this and take it to, okay, do we even really need this? Yes, let's take it to the TypeScript. Type. I'm just going to go ahead and paste it here. Okay, we already have something like that here, but let's just update it. Okay, we're just going to remove the duplicated fields and we should be good. Now going back to our component, we just need to duplicate this. So I copy and paste it again. And I'm going to call this sign up component. That should suffice. I'm going to copy that. Then I will just replace it with this one. Now, So we already have an idea of what we need in terms of the form. Okay, so usually what I would do, I could have something like this. And copy the type, just so I have an idea of what I need and not switching back. So we'll just paste this here as in comments. So so we need the ID. Of course, we'll generate the ID automatically. The name, we don't even need this. Oh, I see. We don't need name actually. Okay, we may restructure this later, but let's just use it the way it is right now. So what we're going to be asking the user is email. We don't even need this for now. Email, first name, last name, username, password, phone number. Okay. So we can then say here that this is going to be email address. So we already have, so let's just duplicate this one and say this should be email. This is going to be email as well. This is going to be email. So we don't need this one. Is required. We don't need all of those. Okay, so the next field we need is first name and last name. So we're going to duplicate that into 2. This is going to be first name. This is going to be text. This is going to be first name. Of course, it's required. And this is going to be last name. This is text. This will be last name. Okay, so we've done so we have to do username now and password, phone number. So we already have username, so I'm just going to remove all this. They are not needed. Value. So we need the password. So let's say password impute. Do we have that in the UI? Password impute. Don't think so. Okay, let's just quickly take a look at what we have in the UI. So I need component. Field. So public source. There should be something around password. Components. Forms. Then password. Yes, there should be password field. Okay. So what we are looking for is password field. Password field. So once we have this password field, we can just do this here. And other thing we need to do are the dependencies that we need. So when you over on it, you can see example. So oftentimes all we just need to do is to copy the similar fields that we need. So that's okay. We can just copy this from here and bring it here. But this time around, we're going to say the ID is going to be password. This is going to be username, password as well. This will be password. Okay. Now, so we already even have input field here, but this is not password field, so it's fine. We can just delete that. And so usually we need password too. Or let's just even check it out. Let's see what we have. So let's try to connect this. So this is not welcome back. This should be sign up. So we can just say correct details to sign up. Okay, this is good. Now, remember, this is just a component and we're here to plug it to a page. So I'll just come back to our login page. We're going to duplicate this one as well. Or we can just copy this. Or, yes, we can copy this, click on this auth. When we click on the auth, I click on the file icon. Then we say sign up. Then we call it page.ts. It should be tsx. tsx, yes. So I'm just going to paste what I copied. So this time around, we're looking for sign up component. Sign up. Sign up component. Now, if everything works fine, we should see what we've just created. So I'll just navigate here and change this to sign up. Okay, I think we should be good. Let me just zoom out this a bit to 100%. And if you look at what we have, yes, you can see now that we have all the fields that were recommended. Okay, I think this is good. We just need to ensure that we have password 2 because oftentimes you want to test for password 1, password 2 and things like that. So I will just come here and duplicate what we have and say, I think what I am looking out for is this one. So I will just say, okay, I'll just duplicate actually. So when I just put this down a bit, I should be able to have the duplicate. So I will just here and say password 2, say, so that is the password. The name should be password 2 actually. Then we can then say this is retry password, retry password, retype password. Yes, I think that's the right name. And if you look at it, we have it here, so we can test the user. I know right now we won't be able to submit, and that is the next thing we're going to try to do. Also, I think I need to change this button behavior. Submit button. So we need this. So I'll just navigate again to ensure that everything is fine. And when you look at it, you can see that we have both our login and sign up page. In the next lesson, we're going to be looking at how to connect these two things to the backend. Right now, we're just going to be looking at how we can communicate with the backend. Now you can see how seamless it is to create some of these things, and pretty much thanks to AI for helping us to generate some of these things quite easy. And I hope you are following up with this tutorial. If you have any question, please don't hesitate to ask in the comment section. And if you belong to the AI Playbook group, you can always ask your question. I'll be there to answer you at any point in time. And that's how we wrap it up on this one. If you like this video, subscribe to our channel and follow us on all our social media. And my name remains Noah Olatoye, and I'll see you in the next one.